ready. Yeah. Ready to get everything all squared away here. Maybe not. I think actually, thing looks like it's working as it should. Awesome. Let's see, one last thing. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's not dilly-dally anymore. Oh, let's hit the wrong button though. That's an important step. I knew I forgot something. And boom. There we go. Looks like everything is good to go. Hello, everyone. Hope y'all are doing wonderful tonight. Ooh. Especially if you're in the path of the snow, which honestly, we got hit with it pretty good, but it's already mostly gone around here. Which is not what I would expected. There we go. Okay. Well, let's, before we get our bearings, let's start by wrapping up these Poke jobs. So, we send out basically everyone on jobs. How'd these guys do? Looks like everyone except for Yarbo was good for this one, which makes sense because I wanted psychics. Woo, that's a lot of points. And Radar has something to give us, and we got money. Now then, the cute squad. I'm willing to bet that it's gonna... Oh, wait. They wanted cute Pokemon, and they're not even going to give it to Happiny or Rockruff? Like, come on, man. That's just rude. Try sending Pokemon... Who is more suited to being a cute receptionist than a Happiny? Ooh, Gally gave us a repeat ball. Nice. Alright, Poke Job Squad 3. The Water Team. Looks like everyone did a good job here. Levels for everyone! Michelangelo gave us some lemonade. Okay. The Grass Squad has returned. They didn't get a lot of XP on that one, unfortunately. Delphina gave us some soda. And my music decided it's cutting out. Weird. Finnegan, what did you do? Gained a lot of XP, that's what you did. And $4,000. And then these last two were for EV training. Kind of curious how this went. Ooh. That's worth 96 base stat? That's actually pretty awesome. All right. Gonna have to take better advantage of the effort value training groups. All right. So, yes. This is the Pokemon we have available to look into. And I'm trying to decide everything that I actually want to bring with. For now, I'm just gonna bring what I've got marked on the Poke Link so I can kind of compare my options. Missing Lizbert and Michelangelo. Among everyone here, these three, Nabisco, Michelangelo, and Runevenge, they are non-negotiable. They are in the group. Full stop. Beyond that is where I'm not certain. Sorry. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with the music. It keeps cutting out. But I don't think it's the game, because I can still hear the sound effects. Weird. Alright. I think I still want to put Radar in. But maybe... I don't know. Well, hold on. Isn't the current level cap like 55? Because if it is, then Radar's at it. As is Garbo. That's right. That's right. Now I remember. I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit because of that. Well, in that case, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave the team as it is. At least for a little bit. Another thing I'd like to do before we get cracking. I am extremely concerned at what's happening with that. I haven't really used any Dynamax candies before, but now that Nabisco has been given the power of Max Soup, I want him to have all the max power. And do I have any non... Ooh. You know, I'm going to give these to you as well. Now, do I have any regular XP candy? I got rare candy. I don't really want to use that, though. Not right now. Okay. That's fine. Now, I think the current main quest objective is to go to Hammerlock, but I still kind of want to train up some more of my guys. And we've also got a few Pokemon that have the power to Gigantamax if they are given the soup. So I think I want to go back to the Isle of Armor, and I'm gonna basically start off... Well, first things first. I just want to see those mushrooms. Are they back here? Or... not? I'm not seeing them. But I'm gonna see if I can't find me some max raids. Looks like there aren't any out here. Oh! But I do spy a dig. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to also just start hunting down the Diglets and see what happens if I can find them all. Hi, it's Diggin' Ma. Feel like giving a piece of armor right away? Thank you very much. Yes, let's try your luck. Let's try our luck. Diggin' always comes quick. It's unavoidable. Brace yourself. Hit a hard rocket and the shovel broke. Oh no! The Amarite ore I was supposed to get is gone. Such is life. Oh well. Kind of interesting how between like the digging things and the berry trees and stuff like that, there's a lot of like, you know, gambling with the natural resources in this game. Where it's like you can keep going and keep going, but if you push it too hard, you're gonna lose some, if not all, of the stuff that you got. That Diglett just said defuse. I think he might be a bomb squad member or something. I don't know. I'm amused at the fact that all of these Diglets say different things. Drill Run, you say? I like Drill Run. There's another Diglett. How many are left? 4? 4 more in the desert. You know what the heck? Whether I go out of my way to find all of the Diglets everywhere or not, I can at least clear out the desert right now. Mm-hmm. Getting a lot of rare bones, too. Make for some decent money. Oh, I spied Diglett hair! Digchan! I saw what it said. It said Digchan. Not so sure that one's from Alola. Alright, how the heck are there still 3 more of these things hidden around this desert? I already got one, like, around here, right? Like, they most of them have been, like, near various landmark features. They haven't been just out in the open sand. I think there was one that was. But the rest have been near a tree or a rock or some brush. There's only so many spots that are left to check. Up, hello. Oh, hey, another one. Done it. One more digger. Where is the Diglett? Where's the Diggy boy? There it is. No more desert Diglets. Still haven't caught something in the warm-up tunnel, have I? I seem to recall that I have not actually fought anything here. I mean, not like I've really got too many options here. I think I'm just going to leave it alone for now. Okay, Lowlands. Let's see if I can't find a Diglett. There's a Diglett. Diglett, yeah! 12 more Diglett to find in the Lowlands. Aw, how cute. It's a Blissbug. Go get it, Nabisco! Alright, everything here is still gonna be low level. Well, at least that means I'm not at too much risk, and it'll still give some XP to Modem. But that's kind of why I'm not too bothered with going after a lot of the wild encounters. But if I can find some raids, well, that'd be great. Diglett! 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 So many Diglett. Still can't get over the fact that all these Diglett belong to one random backpacker dude. Like, my guy, how are you even able to attend to all these Diglett? Although I guess the answer to that question is he doesn't. That's why he lost them all. Aha! Alright. Still 10 more to find. Oh! Hold the phone. That beam of light looks different. That looks a lot more, malevolent. Krogunk, not now. I'm not even gonna... No, Nabisco, we're not fighting this. This isn't worth our time. I want to go to the spooky beam of light that is way more just ominous than the normal raid things. Like, I'm putting my Diglett Hunt on pause for this. Centipede? Not worth my time. Away with you! Ooh, wait! Hold up! That's a mushroom! That's gonna be useful to make more soup! Oh, and there's an item here. Hyper Potion! Heck yeah! How do I... Like, will this take me through it? I think this will. Get some of those wattage. Alright, what is your deal, mighty fount of energy? It's 3 stars, but it's glowing. Why is it glowing? It's a Palpitoad. Okay. So, full disclosure of what I'm gonna do here. I am going to catch this thing, but I am not allowed to use it. I'm wanting to catch it because I want to see what the significance is behind what that glow is. So, I ain't allowed to use this, but he is gonna be getting caught. Yeah! Nabisco's true form has been revealed! I love the bubble beard. Now, Gigantamax Pokemon are supposed to have a signature move. But I think that from my understanding, the way it works is it's a specific attack transforms into that specific signature move, kind of like how signature Z moves work. I'm gonna guess that for Kingler, that means I need him to know Crab Hammer for him to get whatever his signature move is. That would make sense. Alas, I don't know the mighty Crab Hammer yet. So I'm gonna just keep punching. Oh, cute. You think that shield is gonna protect you, Palpitoad. It won't save you from the Crab Fist! One more fist and the Palpitoad falls. Oh, didn't even get to do the fist. Okay. Okay. Once again, it is being caught, but I can't use it. In fact, if I can identify what it is, there's a chance I'll just end up releasing it, but either, at most, it's going to go into a box of do not use. Now, what is the deal with the glowing? Nice amount of candies. Some decent TRs. That's what we like to see. Not giving him a nickname, because this is an illegal catch. Okay. Yep, up. Pokemon. Box. Okay. Okay. Oh! You know what? I bet. Is that all it is? Let me check something. Oh, also got a message real quick. Sorry, just had to send a message real quick. Oh, right. So Palpitoad. That's your hidden ability, isn't it? Yup. Okay. So now I know what that means. If the beam of light is like ultra ominous and they have that glowy effect on them, then it has this hidden ability. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, this is an illegal catch. Bye, Palpitoad! Wouldn't have minded using that. But, yeah. At least I understand what it does now. Alrighty. Wasn't there a sparkly? Might have just been from the bike. That wasn't, though. Oh, hey, a Galarica twig. Imagine that. Hi, Pikachu. Well, since I'm here, I may as well... Actually, I'm seeing some, like, higher tier Pokemon here. What level are these things? Crawdon, what level are you? Are you, like... a decent level? You're level 26. Okay, so you're not, like, high level. But you're higher than some of the other schmucks I've been dealing with out here. Like, not a complete waste of time to throw the hammer down. Alright, there's gotta be some Diglett around here, right? I haven't forgotten. Although there is another raid den over that way. Oh, I see a Diglett! Okay, well, let's get through this Pawniard, and then I'm going to go after a Diglett. I really can't wait till Kingler learns Crab Hammer. Like, I know it's got to be soon. I'm pretty sure he learns at, like, 52 or something. Oh my lord, this bike is more trouble than it's worth when I'm trying to be precise. Hibbity-dee! Okay, only 5 Diglett left in the forest. That's not too bad. Obviously, they ain't gonna be burrowing on the bridge. Although I have to admit, that would be impressive if they could. Might as well shake a berry tree. Apricorns! We haven't found a use for apricorns yet, now that I think about it. Maybe that'll be something we discover later, like the Max suit. Ooh, I spy a yellow. I spy a yellow ball. Sludge Wave! Alright, alright. That might be useful later. Alright, back to looking for hairs. Sticking up out of the dirt. Maybe I can find some more max mushrooms, too. If I get enough mushrooms to make more soup, I think the next one I'm gonna feed it to is probably, probably Radar. I'm pretty sure he's got a Gigantamax form. That or Michelangelo. But I'm leaning more towards Radars since I've already do have a G-Max water type now. Hi, Oranguru! Didn't expect to see him here. Aha! 4 Diglett left to find in the forest. Alright, this is going to be leaving the forest, right? Yeah, this is back in the training lowlands. Which I'm still missing about 10 out there. But the forest, I kind of want to just knock it out. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. One more. Darn it! Blasted berry nabbing squirrel! Get over here so I can pinch those cheeks of yours! Watch out, Nabisco pinches hard. Alright, what did you steal? The white apricorns. Oh, at least I got some white apricorns from another tree, and I got to keep the pink apricorn. Which I think I had less of, so that's good. I don't see any hairs down there. Looking for 3 little yellow lines amidst the green. Pink apricorn. Nice. Maybe on the other side of this patch of grass? Over here? No? No. I really don't want to deal with the Krogrunk. Yeah, you're only level 10. You are not worth it. You can laugh all you want, you blasted frog. I'm not falling for your tricks or taunts. Ooh, ball mushroom. That's the valuable one. And I'll be able to sell a lot of stuff and... basically, when I go back to, like, resupply stuff at a shop, I think I'm going to be set for a while. With all the bones and mushrooms and stuff I've been finding. Okay, now I'm in the soothing wetlands. You know what? I'm really not finding much Diglett out there. I'm still gonna go back and look for him, but let's do another max raid. Crawdon! Alright. Giant fist away! Time for the battle of crustaceans! Lobster versus crab! Who will reign supreme? Actually, I guess he's more of a crayfish than a lobster now that I think about it. I don't know. Like, cornfish always struck me more as a crayfish, but Crawdon always struck me more as a lobster. They do look kind of similar species go anyway. Either way, the king crab is the king for a reason! Really? Hydro pump? Brick break? Okay. Oh, that's not good. around, but Groudon's definitely not a special attacker, so it's not going to matter much. Time for the second Giant Fist! Keep powering up. There's the barrier. Way to tank it, Maractus! And Magikarp! Oh wait, Magikarp had a Focus Sash. You know what? That's fine. If you're bringing the Magikarp in, at least it knows Hydro Pump, and it had a Focus Sash. Alright, punch it! Yeah! Way to shatter that barrier. I feel like we probably got this. As long as he doesn't kill all of everyone else this turn, which I don't think he can do. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the limitation is on their number of attacks. Please don't be able to attack again. Please. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are still King Crab around here. Hammer on! Obviously, we've already done a 4-star catch, so no catching. But that's okay. Because that's still a 4-star win. Alrighty. Now then, how do I get back to the forest? Was that a Dunsparce? Man, I want a Dunsparce. Actually, hold on. Let me go across the river here, because I saw another yellow Pokeball. Challenge Beach. Welcome, Mason Brooks, and thank you. I hope hoping I make it too. Like, so far things have been looking up ever since I started visiting the Isle of Armor, I think. So I'm feeling hopeful. Ooh, Electro Ball. That's a fun one. None of those dens appear to be pouring out any energy. Might as well look around here for some of the Diglets. I don't know why I suddenly got it in my head to do the Diglett hunt, like, now. When I started this up, that was not originally my primary objective. Let's see. Right over here. Nah. Well, I'm back in the soothing wetlands there. Let me... How much of... Does Challenge Beach include that tower? Because if it does, then there's probably a Diglett or two over there. Let's find out. Never finished it. You know, I don't blame you for not finishing the Diglett hunt. It's 150, like, all over the Isle of Armor, and your only clue that the Digletts is that, oh, 3 little hairs sticking out of the ground. Like, it's honestly a little bit absurd, but I find a certain relaxing joy in the hunt. Genuinely shocked that there didn't appear to be any there. Ooh, but I bet there's one up on this ridge. Or next to it. That works. 5 left here. I will also say I am very grateful that every area has its own counter, and every time you find a Diglett, it's like, there are this many left. I think that this would have been absolutely insane without that or some kind of similar mechanic. Found you, little scamp. Dang, another one right here. 3 left on the beach. That goes back into the forest, it looks like. Diglett? No? No Diglett. I can only imagine what the prize is for doing this. Honeycomb Island, I'm pretty sure I finished the Digletts there the first time I went there. I'll definitely double check, but yeah, I think there were like 2 or 3 Digletts on that island. Maybe a couple more. There definitely were Digletts there. I can at least attest to that. I wonder if I go back to the guy if he'll tell me, like, hey, you still have to find Digletts here, 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 and here. I think I tripped on a mouse. Because I definitely didn't even see him until I moved on to him. Smash it. Good job, Nabisco. Diglett! Ta-da! Only 2 left in this zone. Bet there's gonna be one around here. No. Huh. Oh, no, you don't. No. I don't want to run into another Morpeko. Huh. I know it's not going to be across the river because that's the soothing wetlands. I don't think there's a way for me to get on this plateau. Where else might the Digletts be hiding? What are my favorite Pokemon? Well, my number 1 favorite Pokemon is, of all things, Sableye. I've always loved that gem-munching gremlin. But there's a lot of Pokemon that I absolutely love. Like, I've always loved the Porygon line. I've always loved Kingler, in case you can't tell that. Oh, no Diglett. A lot of my favorite Pokemon, honestly, are certain ghost and water types. Like, I've always loved, like, say, Cofagrigus and their line. Which is why I was really mad when I got a Runerigus, of all things, and it died. Golurk. I love the Golurk line, and the Sandygast and Palisand. Delmise is another favorite of mine, so I'm happy I have one of them, even if I'm not using it. Zorua is a good line. Oh, wait. Question. What's your preference between them? Regular or Hisuian? Because I like both. My personal preference is between the two is definitely the Hisuian. There's just something about their design that I really like. Yeah. Hisuian all the way. Heck yeah. Yeah, the Hisuian form is freaking awesome. Yes, the ghost normal type makes it incredibly good. I actually remember before Hisuian Zoroark was even a thing, there was a friend of mine and I that we would sometimes do like double battles on the battle facilities in like X and Y and Sun and Moon. And one of our strategies revolved around me using a Gourgeist and him using like an Exploud or something similar, just to have a powerful normal ghost type on the field, because it was just so freaking good. And then they made Hisuian Zoroark and just had a Pokemon that was naturally that type. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, this is going to be a good Pokemon. Alright, this last Diglett is starting to drive me a little nuts. I have a feeling he's probably going to be on the beach somewhere. Also, since I'm seeing them here, another Pokemon that I don't really use too often, but I have a bit of a soft spot / affinity for, has got to be Pelipper, if only because Wingull was the very first shiny Pokemon I ever encountered in any Pokemon game ever. Like back in the original Ruby. Yeah, honestly, Mason, same. I love the single battles, but double battles, I have a lot more fun building and strategizing for them. And I know I'm in a little bit of a minority on this, but I also really, I even liked even more being able to try and build and strategize for triple and rotation battles back in Black and White. Like, I miss those. Oh, there we go. I miss those battle styles, and I wish that they would be able to come back. Maybe not as a mandatory thing, but as like, you know, an option in like a battle tower site setting. That would be fun. Also, Rhyhorn. I love Rhyhorn's line as well. So that's a good shiny to get. Although I should clarify, when it comes to Rhyhorn, I am one of the ones that feels Rhydon is better than Rhyperior. So whenever I train one, I tend to lean towards giving it an Eviolite. That being said, Rhyperior is still pretty good. His shiny is kind of like a yellow color, right? Like yellow, bronzish. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I'm also seriously about to give up on this Diglett for now. Gonna give it one more once over. Oh, wait. Aha! Found ya! You sneaky son of a gun! You lost the... Oh, you lost the original one? You can't... That's unfortunate. But at least you were able to find a new one. Yeah. I actually think I might still have my original shiny Pelipper on... Shoot, I don't even know if I've transferred it from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home or not. Alright, how many are here? 19? Good gracious. Okay. There's a lot I'm missing here. But yeah, I'm glad you were able to reunite with your lost shiny. Whoa! There's something very weird about, like, running around on your bike, just peaceful as nice and clear, and then suddenly, giant bison right in your face. Like, how did you not see that one coming? Good Lord. Alright, let's get off the bike for a sec. Okay, nope. Let's see. Sword and Shield has you messed up in that regard? Why do you say that? I'm curious what you mean. Get the thing! Thank you! Now escape from the frog! We stole his protein! Nope. I heard the cry of the wild sparse. Man, it's like, I don't care that the Dunsparce doesn't exist in this game yet. I still wish I could catch a Dunsparce right now. I love that silly land snake. Oh, that's what you mean, the Pokemon appearing out of nowhere. That's what you meant. Yeah, no, it's a little bit weird with that one, that's for sure. I think part of it is because I've gotten so used to Scarlet Violet. Hello there again, William. Nice to see you back too. Another Diglett! I'm hunting Diglets. Because I have decided that now is the time to start looking for these silly things. Although, honestly, I'm probably gonna actually head back to, the Master Dojo in a bit. Because I do want to make some progress, and I could see myself being on this for a long time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna head over to that max raid over there. Keep my eyes open for any Diglett on the way. And then after that raid, I'm going back to the dojo. It's some Alolan Pokemon, too. That would be nice. Honestly, I really wish that... of all the Alolan Pokemon out there, one that I would really like to actually get to train, because I've never trained one before, Alolan Marowak. Like, I freaking love that thing. And I want to raise one. But unfortunately, any game that it's like you can't evolve Cubone into it unless you're playing, you know, Sun and Moon. Oh, wait a second. Saw you out of the corner of my eye! You hairy thumb, you. Hi, Pikachu. Bye, Pikachu. Alright, where is that raid? Where's that raid den? Like, I know I saw that beam of light. Where is it? Wait, it's over there now? Dagnabbit. Oh! Hairy thumb! There's only 2 more Diglett in this daggone forest, too. Yeah! Yeah, no, I know that they have them in Mega Dimension in Legend ZA. Trust me, I've been trying to find them. I have been trying to find them. Of course, I've kind of taken a slight break in Legend ZA because I've been, like, because I play it on my own time sometimes, and, like, once I've learned that you can shiny hunt certain legendaries, i.e. the Swords of Justice and Eon Duo, I've been wanting to do that. Problem is, they are stubborn, to put it mildly. I passed it again, didn't I? It's gonna be up that way or something, isn't it? I'm back on the beach. Z-moves are severely underrated. Listen, if that's an unpopular opinion, it's one that's shared with me, because I also loved Z-moves. Like, I feel like Dynamaxing is just like a lesser version of combining Z-moves with Mega Evolution. Because, like, I feel like the Gigantamax forms are pretty cool. And I like the max moves that you can use. But they really are just kind of watered down Z moves for the most part. You know? And, like, I liked how Mega and Z moves were mutually exclusive. So where you couldn't have a Pokemon that did both, with one noteworthy exception, of course. But you could still use both in the same battle. Like, it actually opened up a lot of strategy. And I loved that aspect of Sun and Moon. Being able to strategize around both Z moves and Mega Evolution is great. Okay, where the heck is that stupid thing? Because I swear I'm looking at it from 5 different directions. Okay, I bet it's actually over in Loop Lagoon. But, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, when it comes to those gimmicks. I am very happy to see Mega Evolution make a comeback, though. Because out of all of the gimmicks that they had between, you know, the Mega Z moves, Dynamaxing, and Terastallizing, that one's definitely been my favorite. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of fan games and ROM hacks add in the Gigantamax forms as Megas. That's all I'm gonna say. Pikachu, yeah. Didn't Pikachu get, like, 2 unique Z moves? Which I think was a little bit silly. But, yeah, no, I love the ones that got the unique move treatment. With my 2 favorites personally being Mew and, of course, Ultra Necrozma. Because Mew gets the Genesis Supernova, which is literally the freaking Spirit Bomb. You can't convince me otherwise. And you are never going to come up with a better attack name than the light that burns the sky. Although, honestly, what is probably my real favorite use of Z moves is a very specific one, where if you give Flynium Z to a Relicanth that knows Bounce, because then you get to do the Orbital Fish Strike. I mean, it's literally just the whatever the flying Z move is, but I mean, you're dropping a fish from space on someone, and just the thought of that is entertaining enough as it is. Honestly, the flying type Z move is probably my favorite of the default ones just because of the animations behind it. See, now I'm having to wonder if they will ever bring back Z moves. I feel like they probably will. Warning, fish inbound? What kind of fish inbound, Draco? That's right, the stonefish. took me a minute. Yes, the Orbital Fish Strike. Good lord. Sorry, sometimes I get my head off on its own tangent and I forget what I said 5 minutes ago. If that. Oh yeah, the Tapunium. That was a good one too. Supersonic Sky Strike, that's what it was called. That's right. But yeah, my friends and I would always call the Relicanth one Orbital Fish Strike. Yeah, Guardian Alola was also a really cool one. All right. I think I've had enough Diglett hunting for the moment. Let's take a moment and see what's up at the dojo. I think Master Mustard wanted to talk to us or something. I don't remember. Also, how many mushrooms do I need to make soup? 3? 3. If you have a max raid battle, particles for Dynamax will scatter, which helps max mushrooms grow in forests and caves. So what you're saying is, if I do Dynamax raids, mushrooms spawn. Got it. Over here. What the heck is that thing? Someone glued a freaking bird head to a rice cooker and plugged a freaking gas can into it. I can't wait to see what this is for. Whatever it is, it's sure to work. All that's left is to fire it up with the on button, so here we go, let's push it. Oh, that's not a good sound. Cripes, it powered down. Must still need more watts. Watts, you say? I have several thousand of those. What is this thing? Some sort of machine made out of junk parts look like a Pokemon? You like it? Yes, very much so. I find it extremely amusing. Second only to that Temple ball I see in the background. I thought you might be the type. That's my Cram-O-Matic. And just to be clear, it's the invention of the century. It's my very own brilliant take on recycling. Though it doesn't do anything right now since it's out of power. If it just had enough watts. But Mummy won't give me any more of hers. Right. All it takes is a measly 500 watts to get the Cram-O-Matic up and running, you know? I can give you that. Well, seriously? You'd give me the 500 watts I need? It'd take me ages outdoors to collect 500 watts. And the outdoors and me. Well, let's just say our systems aren't compatible. But sorry, what was your name again? Quiversy? Honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head what all of the Gigantamax forms look like. And the only ones that I have seen in game so far is gotta be Kingler, Gengar, Alcremie, and Lapras. And I know a few others. But honestly, I think Kingler might be my favorite one. Just because of the bubble beard. And the fact that it literally turns it into an Alaskan king crab. I don't really remember what Toxtricity's Gigantamax form looks like. The only thing I remember about it is that it looks the same regardless of which form of Toxtricity you have. At least I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I'll feed those once you gave me into the Chromatic at once and... Power on! Cram! Perfect. Just perfect. 4 and 4 items you don't need, you'll get out a new item in exchange. If you put 4 of the apricorns that grow here in the Isle of Armor, you might even get a rare Pokeball if you're real lucky. So that's what it's for. Okay. Well, let's combine some apricorns, shall we? Oh, I can actually also combine various treasures. Well, let's start off with the apricorns. Let's do 4 white apricorns. Let's see what we get. Combination process complete! Yay, a Pokeball. You're lacking 1 or more items. I guess because it was going to try to combine the same 4 apricorns together. Alright, let's try white. Yellow, yes, I'm sure. Black and blue. Let's try 4 different colors. Well, it's better than the Pokeball. Come on, give me 1 rare Pokeball. Give me like a heavy ball or a level ball or a moon ball. I don't know, something fun. Blue. Black. Green. Pink. I think I could do 1 more set of apricorns after this. Alright, Crandomizer. Duraludon, Urshifu, Melmetal, and Cinderace, huh? Cinderace is pretty cool as I recall, because that's like standing on a giant fireball, if I'm not mistaken. Duraludon... I kind of like Duraludon's. I would need to see it in game to really get a feel for it. But now with the existence of Archaludon or Archeludon, however you pronounce it, I'm not sure where I stand on that. I did not realize Melmetal had one. Well, I hope that you enjoy your replay through, Mason. Yeah, I will say that Dynamaxing is definitely, like I said, my least favorite of the, like, generational gimmicks that they've been doing. But I don't think that it's bad. I just don't think it quite reaches the same highs as, you know, the Megas and the Z moves and such. So I get missing it. It still has its own little charm to it. Not a single rare Pokeball. Dang. So does this thing give anything besides Pokeballs if I were to throw something else? Like, say... 2 honey... Let's do 3 honeys and a pretty feather. Give it to me, Crandomizer. Yeah, that was worth it. That was good. That was very nice. Can I do that again? All right, well, I basically just destroyed 3 honey there. All right, let's do 1 more. I'll just do 2 honeys and 2 pretty feathers. after this, I'm done with this bird bot for a while. The same... What are the odds that I got the same TR? Actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna do one more, because I'm genuinely curious the value of the item. How much does the value of the item actually play into it? I'm going to try a rare bone, a big pearl, not a big nugget, a ball mushroom, and a regular nugget. I'm willing to risk some high-value items to see if I get something good. The fact that I got 2 of the same TR is what's prompting me to try this one. A TR for Drill Run! It does seem like it plays some aspect into it. Alright. What's up, Master Mustard?
There you are, Quivercy. Avery, thanks for coming. When I heard you had something to tell me, I came as soon as I could, Master. Right. Well, I've decided that you two will now take the Master Dojo's final, last, ultimate, third trial!
I freaking love this guy.
A final, last, ultimate, third trial, you say?
Final, last, ultimate, third trial? What's that?
So you say this would be the last trial? Ah, well, yes, that's the gist of it. You two are the only ones who successfully finished the second trial. You pushed each other to greater heights and helped each other grow. So I'd say it's time to finally see who is stronger in a Dynamax Pokemon battle. We have to battle one another? That is the last trial? Yep, the rules are simple. Whoever wins will complete the trial. The winner will be granted the secret armor of the Master Dojo. This is it. At last. Can I really? This battle will be held in the battle court behind the Master Dojo. The court is a power spot, so you can Dynamax to your heart's content. I must make haste! I must make for the battle court post-haste! I must meditate on my upcoming victory! A good day to you, then. I'll be on my way. Feel free to take it easy like a slowpoke and take all the time you need to get ready.
Oh, Avery.
Avery? He's got talent, that's for sure. But it's caused him to slack off. He's never felt the need to try hard at anything, I guess. Even with his training here at the dojo, I can tell he's been doing just the bare minimum. But things have changed since you arrived, Chrissy. Maybe you've helped him awaken some sort of passion and drive in him, eh? Still, I only hope that motivation isn't put toward anything mischievous.
Alrighty. I think I'm going to put Nabisco in the back for a bit. We're going to lead with Saffron on this. Saffron was the first party member that was with us when we met Avery. Oh, no, they're the first... We caught them in Avery's presence. There we go. Blech. Or Black Apricorns has a slim chance for a heavy ball. Yeah, I had a feeling that's probably how it worked, was like... I probably screwed up by doing multiple copies of Apricorns. But... Or like, of different Apricorns. So I'm guessing that it would, like, each color would correspond to what it becomes in the Johto games. So, like, pink would have a slim chance at a love ball, green at a friend ball, things like that. That's what I would expect.
So, you've come at last. Defeating you will grant me the secret armor. Then I will at last have what I need to become a Psychic-type gym leader. No matter what it takes, I refuse to accept anything but a complete and utter victory. I'm coming at you with everything you have. Are you prepared?
I mean, I'm prepared for the Pokemon battle. I don't know about you, though. Avery strikes me as the kind of crazy that would get dangerous in this situation. And he's got psychic powers, so that just amps it up.
Looks like the two of you are ready.
Good luck! I'm cheering for both of you.
All right, you two, take your places.
Dang, he's fast.
The Master Dojo's final trial. Ready? And go!
Okay, so by doing the all 4, I basically had a tiny chance at getting any of those 4 special Pokeballs. But it's just even tinier than if I were to go all with one type. That makes sense. Ponyta! I still wish I could have found one of those. Let us have an elegant battle worthy of being called a finale. Prepare to sink into despair and into the weird battlefield beneath your feet. The battlefield got weird! Yeah, Avery is definitely a character that it's like, I love the way he is written. I would hate him as a person. He's a fun character. But I'm glad he's not real. Kadabra! Yeah, that's right. So you're gonna be all psychic type. Rune Venge. I think it's time to bring in the Golurk. Not that it's gonna be all that tough considering his level. Are you alright, my elegant Pokemon? Oh yeah, I figured that was the case. Like when he said he needs to meditate and wants us to take our time, I knew he was gonna get to something. Though honestly, the fact that all he bothered to do was set up a psychic battlefield, like, that's... if I'm not mistaken, all that does is, like, it screws with, like, priority moves or something, I think. So, I guess that would help if I was using Sucker Punch. But that's about it. Alright, time for the bro that is slow. We shall awaken our true psychic power, here and now! With a 1, 2, 3, this Pokeball will grow gigantic! Carla. Wait, does that mean that Avery is a Shield exclusive thing? There's someone else instead in Sword that, like, takes his spot? Because I knew that there were some, like, exclusive gym leaders, but I didn't realize that there might have been another. Because if so, that's actually kind of amazing, and also way more dangerous than Psychic Battlefield. Ugh, I can just imprison myself for this! You know, on the one hand, I'm curious what Carla is like, but on the other hand, now I just feel bad for anyone that got deprived of this delightful nutcase.
The victor has been decided! The one to complete the 3rd trial is you, Quiversy!
Yay! Oh, well done. You both gave it your all. It appears I have lost. How pathetic. I lost, even though I resorted to such underhanded tactics. I don't think young, capable children like you can understand how I feel. I'm just an average man who gave everything he possibly could. Perhaps it's time I stopped playing around and gave up my dream of being a gym leader. After the less than reputable things I did, I'm likely to be expelled from the dojo. Clar's just as weird? Good. Quiversy, you're free to tell the master about the awful things I did. I mean, you did try to cheat. And you should probably own up to it.
Sorry for what I did.
No need to tell me. You can't hide anything from little old me. Yeah, I figured he already knew anyway.
Master? I should apologize on Avery's behalf, too, as his master. What he did was wrong, but he just didn't want to be beaten by his rival, that's all. He's a good, hard-working student. Master, thank you. You have my apologies, Courtesy. As for your punishment, Avery, you're going to look after the Pokemon in the dojo for 6 months by yourself.
What? Is that all I have to do and you'll forgive me?
Of course. Let's work on strengthening your heart.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Things are settled here.
I'm so proud of you both. You mustered so much effort and tried so hard. I got so teared up that I couldn't even see half the battle, but what I saw was amazing. So moving. I mean, what they saw was a giant, was an automaton just punching all of Avery's Pokemon's lights out. That's what you saw.
You gave it your best and triumphed, even when faced with an unfair challenge.
I mean, it wasn't a fair challenge, but it was definitely unfair in my favor, let's be real.
To you, who has completed all the trials, I grant the secret armor of the Master Dojo! It'll take some time to prepare, so I'll go and get things sorted. And that's all, gang, as you were.
Yeah, you know what? I also liked how he never touched his Pokeball, even when doing the Dynamax thing, and just used his psychic abilities. But yeah, that is one of the things I really love they did in Scarlet and Violet, was allowing Pokeball throwing customization. It's a small thing, but every little extra piece of customization is something I am always in favor of. So I hope that continues going forward too.
Pardon me,
See, Ooh! Got his lead card.
I will admit to acknowledging your strength. Just a little.
All right. So, can I have that armor?
There you are, Quimsy. Keeping this old man waiting, hmm?
Yes, I kept you waiting for 2 minutes.
Since you've completed all 3 trials, I give you the secret armor of the Master Dojo. Now then, come on out.
Kabu! Oh, that's adorable! I love this thing. I love this thing. Air? Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing what the gimmick is for Gen 10 as well. I mean, move combinations is definitely something that could be done. I mean, they already kind of do have that with the pledge moves. Just expanding on that idea a bit. So it's not like it wouldn't be possible. But, I mean, Pokemon Day is coming up. Hopefully we'll actually get to maybe see a little something about what they're cooking up for that.
This Pokemon is in fact the secret armor of the Master Dojo.
How is a bear armor?
Say hello to Kabu. I know. It's tiny. But raise it with diligence and it'll become strong enough to see you through any battle. Just like a suit of armor. No opponent will be able to get past it. This one in particular has amazing potential. Problem is, it's a bit shy. It just doesn't seem to have much confidence in itself. So I was thinking, Quivacy. Maybe if it joins you on your adventure, that'll help it break out of its shell a little bit. So take care of Kubfu, okay? It's in your hands now.
Bearma. And we got to Kubfu. You're not wrong, actually. Yeah. Champions. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm also looking forward to hearing more about that. Kubfu, the Wushu Pokemon. That is a fun classification. If Kubfu pulls the long white hair on its head, its fighting spirit heightens and power wells up to the depths of its belly. Oh my lord. What to call the Karate Bear? Like, this is another Pokemon I've never actually really used. I mean, I did end up catching one in Scarlet and Violet, but I haven't really raised it or anything. So I'm not... Like, I know that it has, like, 2 forms for its evolution based on, like, different martial arts styles. Punchy boy. Yeah. No, I'm also not great at ranked matches online because I've tried. But I don't know. As long as I'm not fighting people that are just like spamming hacked Pokemon or legendaries or just abusing nothing but the meta, I tend to find it to be pretty fun. Even if I end up getting my getting the floor mopped. Sorry, I'm just still kind of thinking. I don't know why, but like, this is one of those names where it's like I'm just thinking about the theming and stuff like that around this Pokemon, and it gets to a point where it's like a word or phrase or something just gets stuck in my head and I can't get rid of it. And it's like, okay, I guess that's where the name is gonna land. Shiro. I don't have a reason for it. This is where my brain went to. Used to be good at ranked ZA, but everyone's using Kyogre Ground on Rayquaza. Yeah, I definitely struggle a bit with some of the legendary meta in Legend ZA ranked as well. Funny enough, you know what my main counter for a lot of that has been? It's like the main thing that it doesn't deal with is Kyogres. Of all things, is Mega Glamora. I don't know why, but that thing with a Meteor Beam melts so many of the meta. Granted, it's at risk too. But if you haven't tried it yet, I'd recommend it. It kills a lot of stuff. Now then, the first thing you need to do is become best friends with Kubfu. You need to build trust. Kubfu hasn't had a chance to explore the world outside the dojo, so
Maybe it'll help you become better friends if you let it have a look around. Maybe take it to a spot that has a great view of the Isle of Armor. I'll have my students standing at good spots, so just keep an eye out. And of course, having battles or camping out together will also help you become more friendly toward each other. What else? Oh, I know! I hereby grant you permission to keep a Pokemon out of its Pokeball here on the Isle of Armor. You can now let the Pokemon, the head of your team, out of its Pokeball and take it for a stroll. You'll be friends in no time you walk together. Go take a stroll with Kung Fu, why don't you? Want your best buddies, we'll start Kung Fu's training in earnest. Just stop by and let me know once you think you're ready. I mean, you're not wrong. Meteor Beam is kind of overpowered. Especially if you are Mega Evolved, because it kind of has this a similar drawback to Solar Beam, where it takes time to charge and fire. But being a Mega form, it makes it shoot a lot faster. Aggron is also a good pick. Aggron is one I've used as well. I've used Umbreon and Vaporeon to good use as well as screen setters and just defensive walls to get things set up. So those have helped out a lot. I'm trying to think of some others that I've used to good effect. Golurk is another really good one. Clefable, Chandelure, and Manectric. I haven't used any of those myself, but I know that I've seen, at the very least, Clefables and Chandelures do extremely well. What? Hold on. Nope. Alright, so he's level 10. High special attack, low physical attack. I'm pretty sure that's bad for it. I think this is a bad nature. Because, isn't it a physical attacker no matter what? But, I mean, it's clear that the story here in the Isle of Armor is going to be centered around him, so I kind of want to put him in the party. Try to explain the different Ishii forms, the message didn't appear in the overlay. Yeah, it didn't appear in the chat at all. Because I'm not seeing the chat through the overlay. I'm seeing it through OBS. Weird. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's got a bad nature. I might be able to do something about that, but for now, I need to put someone away for it, and I don't really want to bank. I guess for now, I should bank Michelangelo, since he's the highest level. And I'm still kind of at the point of, getting people trained up. So, let me go ahead and update my link. There we go. But, yeah, unfortunately, I did not get any message of any kind in regards to, explaining the different forms. I just know that they're both fighting types. One's part water, one's part dark. And they're physical attackers. That's basically what I got. And... Ooh, Aerial Ace. That's good. Figured I'd give him a little bit of candy. Scary Face? Nah. Headbutt? I'll take that over Focus Energy. I'm gonna give 2 of these to Modem as well. Ooh, Disable could be fun. Take that over Supersonic. Stomp. Yes, mints do change natures, and I can confirm they are in the game.
The water type has a base 25 damage but hits 3 times. I mean, I do like multi-hit moves. I'm gonna hold on that for the moment. Anything of interest I can teach you with these? Retaliate, nah. Could teach reversal. Low kick. Maybe. Dig. Rest and snore. Dark one has 75 and only hits once. So basically it's multiple small hits versus one big hit. I mean... Oh, and they both have guaranteed crits? Dang. I feel like the water one is better because multi-hit moves allow you to bypass things like sturdy and focus sashes, but it does have the drawback of being more affected by defense than the full one, I think, if I'm understanding how it works correctly. I don't know. Honestly, I'd be okay with either, but I probably would want to lean actually more in the dark type one then, just because I would like it would give me better type versatility, I feel like. That's like the only reason that I'm thinking I might lean in towards that. Bulk up might not be a bad one to teach you. I'm gonna kind of wait before I teach you that. Alright, do I have any mint? Nope! No mint! Well, I'll have to keep my eyes open for some. And now I get to have a Pokemon following me! You raise a compelling point. You're right, they would be quad weak to Fairy, and Fairy is annoying to deal with anyway. So that... Oh wait, yeah, you do the customized thing. Yeah, no, I think I'm starting to lean back in the water direction. Thought I saw some hair. Come along, Nabisco. I love that even while he's following me, he's walking sideways. He's crab walking. Tiny touches like that just make me smile. Alright, so he said that there would be, like, folks around from the dojo who would be at places that we might want to show our cub foo to. That have, like, a good view of the Isle. Although, good view of the Isle immediately makes me think of, the Challengers Road, I think it's called. So I'm gonna start heading that away. I also know I'm still missing at least one Diglett here in the forest. Nope, no, I didn't. Yeah, I realized my line too fast because I didn't want to cast it in the first place. I'm just periodically tapping the A button just in case I run into a Diglett that I don't see.
Yeah, up there. Like, surely up here has got to be the spot that he was talking about. Yeah! Hi there, Quizzy. You get to see the view from here. Why don't you and Cup enjoy the scenery together? That is a nice view. Facing Chairman Rose, the scariest thing ever, as a mono fairy run, huh? Interesting. I guess I'd be battling. I guess I'm trying to think of when I would end up fighting Chairman Rose, because I didn't know that you fought him. All I know about him is that he keeps forgetting to wear his pants. But I guess if he is the chairman, it makes sense that he would have some kind of major battle at some point in the story. Oh, he's a steel specialist. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, technically, yes, spoilers, but I'm not even really surprised that we're gonna end up fighting him at some point. I don't really know what the context is gonna be. It's fine. Like I said, I don't know what the context is, and as long as I don't understand the context of it, it's like, okay. I'm not too surprised that he is someone that we end up battling in some way. But yeah, for context, I've never played Shield before this Nuzlocke. So. It's all good. There's 5 more Diglett on this frickin' mountain? Dang. The Tower of Darkness. You are not ready to climb this tower. No, don't do the wishing piece. Where else would have a good view? Oh! I guess in those places. All right, well, let's go to the Pot Bottom Desert. Heck, maybe those couple of raids we did brought the mushrooms back in here. That'd be nice. Show the desert! Yay, Cupfoo's having a good time. Okay. So the next one is the Brawler's Cave, and then there's Loop Lagoon. Let's still head to the cave. And I'm gonna... Actually, hold on. Before I do that, before I go to the cave... I want a progress check on the Digletts. 75 Diglett have come back to him. I found 76, so please find 75 more. I'm literally halfway done with the Diglett. Oh! Wait, he gifts me Pokemon? I don't think I can use these Pokemon under the Nuzlocke context. Hang on.
No, I didn't mean to... you know what? I didn't mean to go into camping mode, but what the heck? We haven't made any curry. Let's make a curry. Select the key ingredient. Smoked poke tail. And a whole bunch of cherry berries. Let's make some spicy slowpoke stew. Get those flames going! Come on. All right. Slow it down a little and stir! There we go, yellow sparklies. Well, the reason I was saying that I probably shouldn't is because I already caught a Pokemon on that route. But I guess I could just take one of them, potentially. I don't know, I'll mull it over, but for now I'm going to not use them. Alright, we have eaten the curry. Now, what I actually wanted to do was to go in here. Where are you? There you are. Put you in that box. And now, a Slowpoke. That's not even an Alolan form. That's just a normal Slowpoke. Oh, but he's got a King's Rock. Neat. Okay, if he has a Alolan Marowak, I'm raising it. If I get an Alolan Marowak out of him, then I'm raising it. Oh, but oh, that's right. He also has the Vulpix in this. Okay, now I'm not certain which one I would want to use. Because I also really love the Sandshrew and the Vulpix. Oh, man. You know, yeah, if I get a Marowak, I'm sticking to the guns. I'm going with the Marowak. There's the Raichu! I love surfing Raichu. It's so cute. Got such a happy face. Come on, Marowak! Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna raise him. The Bone Keeper Pokemon. The cursed flames that light up the bone carried by this Pokemon are said to cause both mental and physical pain that will never fade. I'm gonna use him, and I'm not allowed to use any of the other Alolans I'm getting. My cat is peeking at me from behind my monitors. He thinks he's being sneaky. Ooh. I should try that. I should try that the next time I get a Pokedex entry. Actually, oh, you know what? I might want to try something. There's something I'm going to try on the next Pokedex entry I read off. You've given me an idea, Mason. But first things first. Oh, Nix, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, buddy. Come on. Get down. Kitty started to get near my stream buttons. Okay. Back to figuring out the name. Mr. Bonk. Mr. Bonk. Or Bone Man. I mean, he is a bone man that bonks and does his fancy tiki dance. Hang on, I got an idea. I just need to check something really quick to... Yeah, that is a thing. Okay, so if I were... Ooh. Wait. Sometimes when I'm dealing with a Pokemon that is from a specific region, I like to try and use their language to just come up with a fun-sounding name. So I'm going to name him Ahiwipai, which literally means Firebone Smack. That is literally what that translates to in Hawaiian. Putting him in the box for the moment, but he's definitely coming in the party. Oh, and I still have another prize. Oh, dear Lord. All right. Oh. I hope I hit the right button for this, because I've been trying to get something set up for a bit anyway.
Executor, the coconut Pokemon, Alolan form. This Pokemon's psychic powers aren't as strong as they once were. The head on this Executor's tail scans surrounding areas with weak telepathy.
Whether the thing I just did actually worked or not, that was much fun to read it that way. I also just love this thing. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to get that, that voice thing set up. And this is my first time actually testing it out. Okay. Now then. We do have a conundrum that needs to be resolved. And that is, who is Ahiwipai taking the slot for? And it's Modem. Modem was already a bit of a filler for a bit anyway. All right, let's see here. Arawak, Alola. Wait, what? Large. Interesting. So it's worth noting PokeLink has 3 forms for Marowak: normal, Alolan, and large. And large just looks like Alolan. I'm guessing it might be because there's a totem one? Maybe that's what it's trying to do? Yeah, large. It's like, on the one hand, if it means the totem form, fair enough, I guess. But on the other hand, it literally looks the same. It's just bigger. Why does it need to have its own separate form for the purposes of the Poke Link? I don't get it. At any rate, Huey Pie, you can't properly smack with your fire bone if you don't have a bone. Yeah. Thick Club! And you know what? I think I do want to give a little bit more XP candy to Shiro. And I'm going to give some to Ahiwi Pai. Ooh. I'll take Detect over Endure, please. Alright, let's get you 3 of them. Bone Rush! I'll take that over Stomping Tantrum, please. I also probably don't want Fling. I don't want him to throw away his Thick Club. Alright, I'll give the rest of these to Shiro. I'll take Bulk Up over Detect. I was already thinking about teaching it to him anyway. Now I don't have to waste the TR. And I think I'm going to give Shiro the Expert Belt. Oh, right. TMs. TMs and TRs. Ooh, he can learn Iron Tail. Interesting. Rock Slide. I like Rock Slide. I'll teach you how to slide the rocks. Get rid of Fling for that. And I know he's got a signature ghost move. I think it's called Shadow Bone, which is like the only other thing I would really want to teach him right now. So, yeah. All right. That was a worthwhile detour. I did not expect that to be his prizes. And I'm just going to hazard a guess that getting the last of the Diglets rewards you with an Alolan Diglett. Because, of course, that would be the last one. It's a whoop! It's so happy! Nabisco, don't be scared of the Whooper. He couldn't hurt a fly. He's too happy and smiley. Alrighty. Time to find a spot in the cave. Show us the scenery. You and Kung Fu are now the best of friends. We still have one more scenery spot to check, of course. Yeah, let me actually switch and put Shiro at the lead. And just have him beat up a random Whismer. Break its bricks! That was a fun distraction. Alright, that just leaves Loop Lagoon. Just go around the workout sea. Which, I probably need to start looking around those islands for some of the Diglets too, but... Rookie, use bread. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of fun to do that sort of thing. Just going full anime with it. Whoa. Alright, where is that student hiding? Oh, hello, Gyarados. You're not the student. Oh, Diglett! Oh, there's 5 more Diglets in Loop Lagoon. I guess he's up here? Hey, there was a Diglett here. Oh, it's a Kazam. And another Diglett. Another Diglett. Diglett. Oh, dang, a wishing piece? Alright, the heck am I missing? I've literally been on all of the land here. Unless the cave counts as... But I'm pretty sure that it's a separate zone. Oh, there you are! You just didn't spawn in yet. Making me look the fool. I spy a Diglett! Thanks for the scenery! Diglett. Diglett. There's only 2 more in Loop Lagoon. The fact that there's only 2 left. Okay, there's only 1 left. I'm definitely finishing Loop Lagoon. Because, like, there's not a lot of places that the Diglett can be out here. I just hope it's not on the grassy part. I hope that it's in this part. Not seeing it, though. Alright, it's probably on the grassy part, then. Whoa. Let's get off the bike. Actually, let me check the beach down here first. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like we're in the clear. And then over here. This is literally the last Diglett of this area. I want to find it so that I can be done with the Diglets here. That is not a Diglett. Diglett don't swim. You can't catch a mole with a fishing pole. That's not how that works. Maybe it was back on that first beach. Like where the scenery dude was. Feel like I've been pretty thorough over here. Aha! Titona! Loop Lagoon complete! What about Courageous Cavern? Finding a lot of random items in the pursuit of Diglett. There's a Diglett. How many Diglett are in this cave? Only 3. Ooh, a nugget. And an icy rock. A revive, so free money. Did I ever go this way? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't recognize this tunnel. Does this take me back out to, like, the Fields of Honor, it looks like? Yeah, that sure does. Hang on. I spy a beam of light from the ocean. Let's take it. Let's go and take out another max raid. Although I also want to see if there's any Diglets on this little sand bar here. Yeah! How far have I made it through the main game? We are about to go after the 8th gym. We just did the 7th gym and got to the thing about it's like, oh no, there's Dynamax Pokemon appearing in the wild, but Leon is taking them out. And then it's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just continue your gym challenge. We're now ready for the Hammerlock gym. So that's basically where we are in the main game. Not gonna lie, I was originally planning on, like, doing a bit more of that today. Raihan has double battles? That's... Okay, you know what? Forget it. I think I will be doing it in a bit here then, because that sounds like fun. There we are. Maximum raid battle. Yeah. Is that a doggone ditto? Oh dear. Huh. That's... Trying to think who would be best used against this. Like, who would be best at fighting themselves, but also be able to survive fighting themselves? You know what? Let's do something stupid. Big fish! Wow, this is already extremely stupid. Behold, the battle of the giant fish! Oh, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't even know if I'm gonna win this. I don't really care. I am amused at what has been born of this. Ooh, nice! Drought Solar Beam combo. Yeah, no, I think we're winning this one. All right, shield time. Not shield time. Now it's shield time. That's a lot of shield. Ditto use splash. Get him, Gert! I think that's my favorite max raid battle I've had so far. Be gone with thee, you false fish! I made my doggone night. Alright. How about this? Let's go turn in what we got with Shido here at Master Mustard, and then let's go and prepare ourselves to move towards Raihan. If only someone What gather that many? All right, what are you mumbling about? Oh, Quivercy, just the person I wanted to see. Tell me, do you collect Watts? Yep. Of course you do. You're such a pro at all this, Quivercy. All of you know that the Watt business is positively booming right now around here. They say that those who hold the most Watts hold the key to success. I've actually been trying to gather up Watts to spruce up the dojo a bit, get some more gear. But both my darling hubby and my son are more the indoor types, you know? And it's pretty hard for me to collect that many Watts on my own. If you ever happen to have some Watts to spare, Quivercy, I'd be glad to take them. Oh, but I wouldn't ask you to give them to me and not get anything in return. This would be a business transaction, of course. I'll reward you for your generosity. But if you have some extra Watts, simply come and talk to me. With pleasure. Ooh, goalpost. I've given no Watts so far. 5,000 Watts, and they could hire a hairstylist. Interesting. All right, let's do it. Take 10,000 Watts. With over 5,000 Watts, I can afford to have a hairstylist come work here at the dojo. Hello, is this a hair salon? Yes, this is Honey from the Master Dojo. I was wondering if you could spare a stylist to come enjoy the lovely island life with us. Yes, that's right, the Isle of Armor. They're sending someone right over.
Hello, Dojo! Wow, it's lovely to meet you all. It's your new hairstylist. Talking to you from beyond the door. I can't bear all the secret eyes of hairstyling to you. Also, when you'd like to have something done, please call on me in this room here. No cameras allowed. And no speaking of what you see inside this room. Wow!
Oh my lord, I love it. Now that's a real pro. True masters are always picky about their craft. Even out here in the wilds.
Oh, I missed some of that.
Ooh, with over 10,000, we can order a Rotomi terminal. Hello, this is the Pokemon Center? Yes, this is Honey from the Master Dojo. I'd like to buy one of your Rotomi terminals for some Watts, but what do you say? Yes, that's right. We were able to make a deal, and I got them to send it right over at once. Oh, this doesn't look quite right. There's something written on the screen here. Let me see. Thank you for your purchase. To get your new Rotomi up and running, you must first install our proprietary software. To order your copy today, contact our sales department at... What? Has someone trying to gouge us for more Watts of all the greedy, conniving business practices? I'm awfully sorry about this, Quivercy. Looks like we'll need to get a bit more of your help to get our Rotomi up and running. Madam, thou hath been scammed. Oh, dang. Now it goes up to 50,000. Well, I only have 5,000 to spare here. Spare another 5,000, then we can get the Rotomi up and running. Got it. Oh, right. I lost track. Actually, hold on. Hair and makeup. Let's see what we can do. What kind of look do we want? What other options are there? Ooh. Premiums. I kind of like this one. Look fresher than the mint. Tuck your hat into your bag since you can't wear it with this look. Oh, okay. I guess I can't wear a hat with this. That's fine. Hey, Mustard. What's this? What's this? Let's see how you and your Kumpu are getting along. Bear more. Good, good. You two are just the best of friends now, aren't you? Kumpu's really become more confident. How wonderful. I dare say, I think you're both ready. Follow me, you two. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh, geez, I see another pillar of light. There's another raid battle available. Well, we'll see. I guess this is as good a spot as any. Now then, Quivercy and Kumpu. You want to become stronger? There are special training grounds just for Kumpu. Prepare yourself for the Towers of Two Fists. The blue tower is the Tower of Waters.
and the red tower is the Tower of Darkness. Choose wisely, since you'll only be able to climb one of the two towers. Kung-Fu's fighting style will change depending on the tower you choose, and the type it gets will change as well. Think carefully. Each tower is 5 stories tall, and each floor has a tough opponent waiting for you. Make sure you level up your Kung-Fu properly before trying to climb up. You can reach both of the towers by heading through the forest of focus. You might even be able to find a shortcut if you could ride your bike across the river. I'm really looking forward to when you two make it to the top of one of those two towers. It's going to be so exciting!
Yeah, I think I want to make sure that Shiro here is a bit stronger before I try that. So let's say we, make our way, not to Modestoke, to Hammerlock. Now then, I need to figure out who I want to take with me in this. Because some of these Pokemon I've got here are kind of in filler slots. Specifically, as much as I really love Vespiquen, Lisbert is, and so is Saffron. And I'm kind of thinking I want Radar. Michelangelo, Delfino, Oberdin. And then, of course, there's Yarbo, who's also really good. And somehow lost his Leaf Storm. Yeah, I had a feeling that was probably going to be the case for the tower. Like, I'm not going to do the towers right now. I want to wait until he's a little higher level. But I'm trying to decide who I want to take with me in my last slot here. Because, like, I really want to train up Ahipawi. I really want to keep Runevenge and Nabisco. Radar, I feel like, is just, you know, good for for setup and defense. Shiro, I'm trying to actually train up. But then I got these 4. And it's like, these 2 are both a little bit weaker, but Delmise is one of my favorites. Delfino, Venusaur is like one of my favorite starters, and I know that he can Gigantamax. Yarbo is the most powerful one and has the best type coverage out of all of them. And Michelangelo has been with us since, like, darn near the start. Although this is a dragon-type gym. So thinking about that, which one would be best to deal with the dragons? And I think it actually does come down to Mikey. That being said, I do not want Shiro in the lead. I'm thinking this. So, we'll go ahead and change up the link here. One. And... 2. All right. It's time. But first, let's talk to you. Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. Looks like you've managed to level up your team quite a bit. Well, guess what? I got the perfect Pokeball to celebrate the occasion. It's gonna be the level ball, isn't it? Yup. A level ball is perfect for high-level teams. The higher your Pokemon's level is compared to the opposing wild Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch it. Pokeballs are just full of surprises, don't you think? Yeah. The long gym challenge is nearing its end, I see. Are you ready to face Hemlock Gym and its leader, the dragon user Rhyhorn? Whew. I'm ready to at least poke my head in and see. In that case, please use the changing room to change into a uniform. Ah, welcome, Scarlet Ship. You've come at an interesting time. We are about to start the 8th gym of S.H.I.E.L.D. here. And I am scared. Now we head to where all gym trainers wait. Not the stadium, but the vault. The vault? I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Let's see. How many gym challenges left, huh? Not even 10, eh? Alright then. Privacy. Time to explain the Great Raihan's gym mission. The rules are simple. All you gotta do is defeat 3 gym trainers that I personally trained in double battles. The gym challenge is meant to be, well, challenging, would you say? Naturally, there aren't too many gym challengers who can make it this far. And that's why I provide a format where you can really show off the brilliant combinations you and your Pokemon should be capable of. That's probably more than enough out of me. Time for someone else to take the spotlight. Come on, Sebastian. You'll be first. Yeah, that's me, Sebastian. Leader Raihan has taught me 2 things. First, that dragon types are ferociously powerful. Second, that I need to create an advantage on the battlefield to fully utilize that power. Challenged by Gym Trainer Sebastian, Pelipper and Sliggoo. Ha! The heck is a Pelipper doing here? Oh, that's what. You're here to set up the rain. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna open with a Protect and a Light Screen. I am predicting special attacks. Block 'em, Radar! Alright. Rock Blast that bird! And... yeah, we'll go with a Psychic on the Sliggoo. Okay. Not great, but not terrible. Ow! Okay, at least that was a crit. Psychic! Alrighty. That just leaves the Sliggoo. Just go for a double attack. Cute. Ow! Bye, Sliggoo! Doubles! There's a lot to think about with them. It makes them difficult, but fun, too. He ain't wrong. I can see why you've managed to make it this far. Time to face the second trainer. Come on, Camilla. Okay, I can leave if I want to. But I don't want to yet. That being said... Fantastic potion. Here we go. In double battles, it's important to figure out what role each of your opponent's Pokemon play. Oh boy. Fire time, huh? Radar is in a bit of a dangerous spot for this, but, I think I'm going to stick in. Still doing a light screen for sure. All right, way to dodge the burn. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, Rock Tomb almost happened there. Just gonna pop up a Reflect. Okay, now I don't need to be afraid. I'm so glad that Turtonator decided not to use Shell Trap or something. Man, they didn't do anything. They just tried to burn me and drop rocks on me, but failed. All right, well, time to get the kill. Get him, Radar! There's something so satisfying about that psychic sound effect. Healy Pai wants to learn Will-O-Wisp. Nah. I'd rather have him focus on smacking things. The weather is fickle. Victory and defeat are even more fickle. I'm noticing a pattern here. Fantastic. I can see those 7 badges you have are well earned. I sense incoming Sandstorm trainer. You've made it to the 3rd and last trainer. Your moment to shine, Aria. Are you gonna drop a Sandstorm on me? That's what I'm expecting you to do. I'm gonna put Rune Venge in instead of Radar on this one. A double battle. Do you combine the strength of 2 Pokemon to push through? Or do you have one of them support the other? Let's see what your strategy is. My strategy was the latter, but for this one, it's the former. Oh no, it's snow. It's snow time. Which means I made a terrible mistake. I'm gonna stick in, though. Go for it! Break his bricks! Uh-oh. Please be targeting Michelangelo. Okay, Icy Wind, that targets both, but it's not gonna do that much. Yeah, no, this is acceptable. Buffeted by the hail, and of course Hakamoto doesn't because he's got Overcoat. Alright. Michelangelo is actually really bad for that Hakamoto. Fighting Dragon resists everything I got. Alright. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, what?! Oh, no. Rune Venge. Don't you dare die to the snow. Oh, that level up might have saved your life. And protect. And get out of there. I'm bringing in Nabisco. This calls for the crab. Whew. Then we get buffeted by the hail. All right, let's finish him. Liquidation. Hammer on. What? Did I miss? Uh-oh. Hakamolo? Okay, you're just gonna scream at us. Good. Whew. Yeah, Michelangelo is a good one for the turtles. I don't want Michelangelo to die, so I'm gonna protect. Yeah, he came in really clutch during one of these gym battles, surviving with just hardly any health at all. So I want to protect that. I want to protect the boy. Phew! Cooperation between trainers and their Pokemon just brings out their strength even more. Almost had a death there. Well done. I'm honored to have battled against such a talented trainer. Nice one, Quivacy. You've completed my gym mission. Come on. Time to head to the gym stadium. You've earned the right to face me yourself. Yeah, about that. Be right there, Raihan. I'm gonna fight you. We's gonna have our battle. I just need a minute. Okay, so I am suspecting that Raihan is going to have a sandstorm thing because we have the other weather effects. And I'm also expecting that his main Pokemon is going to be Duraludon. That's going to be his ace. Let's see if I am correct. I am ready to face Raihan. Definitely want to put Radar back at the helm. And you know what? Do I have any... I do. Still? Huh. I'll only give the rest of these to Ahayupai. Alright, hold on a minute. Like, how close is Nabisco to learning Doggone Crabhammer? What level in this game do you learn how to hammer the crab? 56. Ugh. Screw it. Because I'm gonna need to stop after this gym battle. After this is done. And I really want to use his signature move. Let me also just take a minute to see if there's anything else that... Actually, you know what? Dig would be good for you. Because, like, I'm not really using Swords Dance much at all. And I kind of want to have another move just in case I want him to get some versatility in. And then we're going to switch you to be up there with radar. All right. Let's do this. Finally, a challenger made it. I've been waiting for someone to battle. Though I've got to admit, I didn't think it'd be you. But I guess I should have expected no less from a Pokemon trainer that Leon's so promising. And you aim to defeat Leon. Do you have any idea just how high a hurdle that is? As his greatest rival, I guess that I, Raihan, will have to show you. Gym Leader Raihan doesn't simply control the weather, he also seeks 2-on-2 battles. You must be prepared for any situation against a foe like him. Also, we can do 2-on-2 battles and Dynamax, I guess. This is our first time ever having that as a thing. You are challenged by Gym Leader Raihan. As an aside, I freaking love Raihan's design. Gigalith and Flygon. Here we go. Let the winds blow! Stream forward, Sandstorm! Nabisco is dozing off. Now is not the time for a nap, Nabisco. All right. Let's open with a Reflect. I wasn't expecting the Flygon to use a Thunder Punch. Alright, we're off to a good start. Sandaconda! You're not even a dragon. Screw it! Yes! G-Max Foam Burst. Let's just do it. Why not? And we'll set up a light screen just in case. Behold the King Crab! Adorable. Foam Burst! Woo! I love it! A shame it didn't have the effect of summoning rain like a normal Dynamax water move would do, but that's okay. Wait, who's learning what now? I probably wants to learn Endeavor. Nah. Wants to learn Iron Head. Ooh, yeah, I want that, though. I do want a Head of Iron. Get rid of Headbutt for that. It's literally just better Headbutt. Glare? How dare you glare at my Nabisco? Duraludon! I knew it! Alright. Punch! And, why? I don't. Okay. Well, then let's just do a Paralyze heal. Bring the storm! My partner will send everyone in the stadium flying! He stopped in the middle of his thing to just strike a pose. That's great. Listen, your skyscraper's real impressive, Raihan, but the crab does not care.
Let's do it! Time for our G-Max depletion! The Dragon's Roar will cut right through you!
I don't even know what this move does. Oh, it reduced our power points. That's neat. Anyways, here comes the giant fist. Ow. One more giant fist and Duraludon goes down. And, yeah, I'll just Psychic the Sandaconda. Rocks fall! Nobody will die! My crab has officially punched down a building. Oh, I love it. All right, Radar, do your stuff. Literally all that the Sandaconda did was glare. He just sent out the snake just to look at us. Yeah! Crab Hammer. And just to play it safe, switch out Radar, just in case.
I might have lost, but I still look good.
Maybe I should snap a quick selfie. You already did that, you dingus. Oh my lord, look at the Rotom phone in the background. It's worried about him. That's adorable. I like that they give the Rotom phone some personality.
In the aftermath of the furious battle, I feel as pure and fresh as when the sky clears after a storm.
What can I possibly say? Calling myself Leon's rival? Seeing I'd grown quite conceited for someone who can't even claim the title of champion. Overconfident in both myself and my team. I'll give you what you want, then. The proof of your victory, the Dragon Badge. I like him. And I like his gym challenge. The battles are fun. I can now catch Pokemon of any level! You've collected all the gym badges from the Galar region. Now, win your way through the semifinals and the finals for your chance to challenge Leon. You must. You owe us that much at least for beating us in battle here today. I mean, isn't the implication that there's more people in the semifinals and the finals, therefore they would have also beaten him? So what would make us more deserving than them as in his eyes? You've collected all the gym badges. At last, it's time for the Champions Cup. I look forward to seeing how you all do in battle. Hey, Quivacy! Sorry to hold up, but there was something I forgot. First, as a sign of respect, here, TM99. It contains the move Breaking Swipe. I like Breaking Swipe. Yeah! And secondly, here's the Dragon-type gym uniform, the mark of true strength. Number 045, Challenge Equivacy. You've completed the gym challenge. Good on you, kid. Now prove your strength to the whole region at the Champions Cup. Raihan, I'm here to see just how good you are. There you are, Leon's little brother. Don't worry, I'll give you a battle that'll make you want to quit the gym challenge altogether. I've tried lots of different strategies, and I've made up my mind about how I want to battle. I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna beat you, and Quivacy, and even Lee. I'll be seeing you, Quivacy. Let's have another epic battle someday. If you're feeling up to it, you might want to go train hard in the wild area. Maybe. But that is for another day. Cutscene. Hi there, Quivacy. You gave Raihan a good thrashing, and that means you've completed the gym challenge. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I really wish we could go celebrate, but I think there's some things we should talk over. That light that covered Hammerlock. It was just like the darkest day, where it said the giant Pokemon went on a rampage and almost destroyed the entire Galar region. It certainly seems to be that way, my dear. As you know, we Dynamax our Pokemon today using the energy from wishing stars that have fallen to us. But we still don't know how to fully control the energy behind Dynamaxing, or how the two heroes managed to do so. In fact, we're not even really sure who, or what, the two heroes actually were. The legendary Sword and Shield. Sonia, my dearest, my lab coat is yours now. Are you sure, Gran? I still haven't finished the work you've assigned me. Think of this as something to help you finish that work. Professor Sonia! Yeah. Two heroes that protected the Galar region from the darkest day, and the legend of the Sword and Shield you just mentioned. It's up to you to figure out the truth behind it all. I know, Gran. I'll do what I can. You or Hop could be the one to take down Leon, and I don't want to miss that. Not to worry. You can count on me to take care of everything. You just focus on getting to Winden. Go on, head to the station or you'll miss your train. We will be doing that later as well. It's about time to wrap up for the night. But then that means it is time to set up our Pokejobs. So I'm going to start off by banking specifically Shiro and Aipawi because I want them to go on jobs too. Pokejobs. Alright, let's see what's on the docket. You want dragon types, I don't have any. You want fire types, okay. I can send a couple of those, such as Awipai and Finnegan. That's it, that's all I got as far as fire. Go get them, guys! You want fighting types! Perfect! So you're getting Shiro. You're getting Heimlich. You're getting Mierder. And that's about it. Go and teach Shiro how to fight good. Taste testers, you want normal type Pokemon. Alrighty then, you get Eggabell. You get Modem. You get Chungus. And that's about it. You want fairy types, I don't really have those. You want bug types, okay. Lizbert, Bug Snackless, y'all are up. And I don't really have anyone else that fits any of the other bills, but I can still send them out to do something. So let's do this one. And just send everybody else out. All of y'all. I believe in you. Go do whatever it is that these people want. I don't know what it is. They want Pokemon that look strong enough to deter even the most determined criminals. At the Macrocosmos Bank. Oh my lord, they're bank security. Ain't no one gonna mess with a bank with a flopping fish in front of the vault. That's all I'm saying. And that is gonna do it for now. We have finished the gym challenge. We have acquired the Kubfu from the Isle of Armor. And once I get it a little bit more trained up, I think I will go back there to finish its special training in the towers. So we'll probably get to do some of that next week as well. I'm glad we got to end on Raihan's gym, though. That was a good gym. I like that gym a lot. But yeah, thank y'all for coming. It was a fantastic time as always. And, yeah. Join us here once again next week for more of our Shield Nuzlocke. This one went pretty well, and no one died. First one in a while where no one died. All right. Have a good night, all.